Today we come together with trembling hearts and unwavering hope, guided by the silent power that dwells in the name of Saint Anthony of Padua. He who finds what is lost, who speaks in silence to the broken-hearted, who answers when time is running out. His miracles are not legends of the past. They are answers for those who dare to believe, even when all seems impossible. You don't need to carry faith. This prayer will carry it for you. If you are desperate, if your soul is weary and the answer seems distant, stay with us. Watch until the end and place your intention in the hands of Saint Anthony. This moment could be the turning point your heart has been crying out for. As a small act of faith, write in the comments, "Saint Anthony, I give you my plea, bring my miracle back to me." Your words may echo in the life of someone who needs them. Subscribe, like, and share this prayer. You could become the reason someone receives the miracle they were waiting for. Now, with open hearts and expectant spirits, let us begin. O blessed Saint Anthony of Padua, you who walk between the cries of the desperate and the silence of the heavens, I call on you now, not with pride, not with certainty, but with trembling hands and a soul that is weary. I come to you with urgency in my breath and a knot in my chest, knowing that you, Saint Anthony, are not a saint of empty words, but a worker of swift and powerful wonders. You who have returned lost items, who have healed the sick, who have brought back what no one else could retrieve, I ask that you now turn your gaze to me. Look not upon the worthiness of my soul, but upon the depth of my pain. Look not at the strength of my faith, but at the tears I hide. If I had the power to make this right, I would not disturb the silence of the saints. But I am human, Saint Anthony, and I need what only heaven can provide through you. There is something lost in my life. A door closed, a dream shattered, a heart broken, a miracle gone silent, and I don't know where else to go. I've tried reasoning, I've tried waiting, I've tried pretending I'm strong enough, but I am not. You, Saint Anthony, are the helper of those who cannot help themselves. You move when all else has stopped. You act when others have given up. That is why I'm here. That is why I am speaking these words now. I kneel before your presence, not to ask for small things, but for the miracle that everyone else says is impossible. I speak not of delays or someday blessings. I ask you to move now. In this hour, in this very moment, let heaven touch the earth through your intercession, and let what has been lost or denied return to my life in a way so undeniable, no one can say it was coincidence. Saint Anthony, I don't seek you as a stranger. I have heard the testimonies. I have seen your hand in other people's lives. I have read the stories, felt the chills, and heard the whisper in my spirit that you are not far. You are close to the broken. You are swift to act for those in despair. You do not mock the weeping heart. And I come before you now as one of those hearts. Wounded, dry, bare. I have no mask to wear, no pride to protect, only need. Only you know what I truly ask for, Saint Anthony. Only you know how deeply this request runs through my soul. It may be the healing of a loved one, the return of someone lost, the opening of a door that has been sealed shut by man. Whatever it is, whatever I cannot even put into full words, please see it. Please feel it. Please take it and lift it to the ears of God as your own cry. If I had perfect faith, I would not be afraid. If I had perfect peace, I wouldn't be here begging. But I don't. I'm afraid. I'm tired. I'm confused. And that is why I need a miracle, not just a blessing. That is why I need you, Saint Anthony, not in theory but in presence. Let nothing delay your response. Let no force resist your movement. Let this prayer echo louder than my silence has. Let your light break into the darkness that surrounds me. Do not let this request be forgotten, dismissed, or lost in the storm. Place it in your sacred hands and hold it tight until God breathes his yes into it. I am not asking for easy things. I am asking for impossible ones. I am not asking for comfort. I am asking for resurrection. I am not asking for a sign. I am asking for an act so mighty that all who see it will say, Saint Anthony has done this with the help of heaven. So I lay this before you, my pain, my need, my request, my urgency. I ask you to take it and turn it into a miracle. Begin now. Not tomorrow. Not someday. No. Because my heart cannot carry the weight another day. Let this be the moment things change. Let this be the hour the impossible begins to move. Let this be the breath where heaven opens and I know you've heard me. In your kindness, Saint Anthony, remind me that I am not abandoned. In your power, show me that I am not forgotten. In your intercession, reveal to me that God still answers cries like mine. I do not ask for luxury, I ask for mercy. I do not seek fame, I seek relief. I do not demand, I plead. I surrender this burden to your hands and I will wait. But let the waiting be short, Saint Anthony. Let the answer be quick, because my soul is unraveling and time feels heavy. Intercede for me not with hesitation but with urgency. For if ever I needed heaven's speed, it is now. Wrap my request in your authority. Speak it aloud before the throne of God. Make it your own, Saint Anthony, and let it be answered as such. I will give thanks, I will give glory, and I will testify when the miracle comes. Not if, but when. Let this be the beginning. Let this be the first crack in the wall. Let this be the trembling before the answer arrives. And even if I cannot see it yet, let me feel it in my bones that something is shifting because you are moving on my behalf. Merciful Saint Anthony, as I continue this fervent cry from the depths of my soul, I open every corner of my heart to your miraculous presence. You who have walked among the suffering and restored what seemed lost forever, understand the silent agony that lives within me today. I do not come before you with pretensions or vanity, but with a heart stripped of pride, fragile, bruised, yet filled with longing for your holy intervention. There are tears I no longer shed aloud but still fall in the silence of my thoughts, and they speak to you, they cry out to you. My beloved Saint Anthony, listen to those silent cries. You know what I carry, every broken piece, every unanswered question, every closed door that has become a wall. And yet I come to you because you are the saint of the impossible, the guide of the lost, the protector of those who are desperate for a divine answer. I call upon you not only with my voice, but with my entire soul, trembling with urgency, aching with hope. Let your light pierce the heavy clouds that surround me. Let your hands, sanctified by love and guided by divine wisdom, reach into my circumstance and reorder it by grace. There are burdens too heavy for me to carry alone. There are wounds too deep for me to heal without your help. I surrender them all to you in this prayer. My fears, my losses, my confusions, and my greatest longing, the miracle that seems impossible. Saint Anthony, compassionate friend, I ask you not just for relief, but for transformation. I pray for a shift so complete that only God's mercy working through you could explain it. Let every delay become a lesson in divine timing. Let every no, I've heard from the world become a yes from heaven. Let every tear I've cried be turned into a river of blessings flowing back toward me. Walk into the situation I place before you now. You know it, even if I cannot speak every detail aloud. You see what I see and also what I cannot yet see. Take hold of it, reshape it, revive what is dying within me. Breathe into the circumstances that feel hopeless. Open doors that no human hand can open. Move hearts, redirect paths, stir up miracles in the atmosphere around me. I beg you, Saint Anthony, to move swiftly. The hour is pressing. The need is urgent. But even in my desperation, I will not stop trusting you. You are near to those who suffer, quick to respond to those who plead with sincerity. I offer this prayer with every heartbeat, with every breath, knowing that you intercede for me in the heavenly courts. You have found what others have lost. Now help me recover what I fear is gone forever. my peace, my hope, my loved ones, my dreams, my direction. You are the miracle worker not because of human power, but because you are so close to God that His love moves through you like wind through trees, quiet but unstoppable. Pour into me a faith that overcomes fear. Plant in me a hope that outlives the night. Let your intercession set into motion a divine rescue, a sacred reversal of all that has gone wrong. Saint Anthony, send signs. Send peace. Send a miracle wrapped in divine timing and heavenly precision. I believe in what you can do, not because I see it yet, but because I trust in who you are. Even as I wait, let your spirit surround me like a mantle of protection. Let my heart be shielded from despair. Let my soul remain grounded in the certainty that God hears, and that you, Saint Anthony, are my voice when I can no longer speak. You are my companion when I feel abandoned. You are my hope when the world gives me none. I trust you with this miracle. I trust you with the impossible. I trust you with what only heaven can fix. Work in silence, work in power, work in mystery, and when the time comes, let the answer arrive wrapped in joy and soaked in light. O Saint Anthony, tireless defender of the hopeless, light that reaches where no other light can penetrate, I lift my soul to you once again, fragile, bruised, but believing. Your name is a whisper in the storms of impossibility. I speak it aloud with reverence and trembling, because I know that even the faintest echo of your intercession can shake the foundations of my despair and replace them with divine response. Saint Anthony, this is not just a prayer. It is a cry, a plea wrapped in exhaustion, urgency, and love. There is someone I carry in my heart, someone I cannot reach, someone I cannot pull back by my own strength. But you can. I have read the stories. I have seen what happens when people trust you not just with words, but with their wounds. So I hand you mine. Break every wall that keeps my miracle delayed. Break every chain that holds back the answer from heaven. If there are spiritual forces, mental distractions, or earthly blocks keeping my intention from being fulfilled, Saint Anthony, intercede, intervene, interfere. Do not let my cry be ignored by the divine. Go before me, go beside me, go where I cannot go. If this is about love, then let the heart I call return to me. If this is about money, then let the resources I need flow to me without delay. If this is about health, then bring recovery like a wave that cannot be stopped. And if this is about peace, then let every storm within me be calmed by your voice of intercession. Saint Anthony, you are called the wonder worker, not just the finder of lost objects, but the finder of lost hope, lost hearts, lost time. Help me recover what I believed was gone forever. I believe you can accelerate time. I believe you can open doors that no man can shut. I believe that with one word spoken from your heart to heaven's throne, everything can shift in my favor. Today I ask not just for a miracle, I ask for an urgent one. I ask for a breakthrough that happens so suddenly that it takes my breath away. I ask for evidence that I have not been praying in vain, that I have not been holding on for nothing. Let signs, confirmations, messages, and outcomes begin to appear, so that even my doubts are silenced by your divine orchestration. I do not demand because I am worthy, I ask because I am broken, because I have nowhere else to turn. Because I know that your love for those who suffer is unmatched. You did not walk this earth to be silent in heaven. You became even more powerful after your earthly life ended, because now your voice is pure spirit, pure love, pure strength. So speak on my behalf now, Saint Anthony. Whisper my name before the ears of God. Remind heaven that I am still waiting, still fighting, still holding on. And while I wait, hold me. Surround me with peace that doesn't come from understanding but from trust. Wrap your cloak around my soul like a shield against hopelessness, against delay, against fear. To every soul who is listening to this prayer right now, may you feel the presence of Saint Anthony in your space. May you feel a warmth, a movement, a whisper that reminds you, you are not forgotten. You are not invisible. The miracle is not denied. It is already unfolding, already moving, already near. Saint Anthony, there are people praying this who are crying in silence. People whose nights have been filled with unanswered questions. People who haven't felt joy in weeks or months. Please let this prayer not pass like just another moment. Let this be the shift. Let this be the point in their story where everything changes. I trust you because I've seen what you've done. You are swift. You are precise. You are merciful. Your miracles do not arrive late. Your answers do not confuse. You are clear. You are compassionate. You are aligned with the divine. So I open the deepest parts of my desire and I place them in your hands now. Not part of them. Not the clean versions. All of them, messy, unfiltered, desperate. Transform them. Deliver them. Sanctify them. And if what I ask is not what is best, then give me better. Redirect me gently. But if what I ask is right, is true, is destined, then let nothing stand in its way. Send angels to carry it. Send signs to prepare me. Send strength to wait and wisdom to see when it comes. I give you my fear, my timeline, my expectations. I surrender them. I trust the process because I trust the one guiding it. You, Saint Anthony. You who knows how to move heaven without force. You who works in silence, then reveals your power with glory. Let this prayer echo through realms I cannot see. Let it disturb the air with divine urgency. Let it break curses, reverse delays, dissolve confusion, and command blessings. Let your name be a banner over my situation, a flag of victory before the miracle even arrives. Saint Anthony, I believe, even when it hurts, even when I'm tired, even when everything in me wants to give up, I believe. Because belief is all I have left, and I choose to place it in you. Saint Anthony of Padua, now that we reach the final breath of this cry, I hold nothing back from you. My entire soul is poured at your feet, vulnerable, trembling, yet filled with the kind of trust that only comes from desperation molded into belief. I have walked through this prayer not as a ritual but as a surrender. Not as a formula but as a declaration of need and love. And now, Saint Anthony, I wait. Wait for your touch to move what has been frozen in time. Wait for your voice to echo through the ears of heaven. Wait for your name to stir the supernatural forces that bend when you intercede. I know you are not bound by time or distance. I know you are not limited by the physical world or the weakness of my understanding. And that is why I now say, take this miracle into your hands. Hold it tightly. Guard it like a flame. Whisper my name into God's ear and do not stop until the answer is born. I do not come to you with arrogance. I come with tears that burn like salt on my skin. I come with the weight of unanswered prayers, the burden of unspoken fears, and the ache of watching what I love drift away. But in your presence, none of that is too heavy. In your grace, even despair becomes sacred. And in your intercession, even the impossible becomes real. Saint Anthony, if this is a matter of love, rekindle what was lost. Let hearts soften, let words be spoken that haven't been said in years. Let what once was buried be unearthed with power. If this is a matter of healing, breathe upon the sickness and make the cells realign. Touch bones, organs, thoughts. Erase diagnoses. Correct what human hands cannot fix. If this is a matter of money, let opportunities explode like sudden rainfall over dry ground. Let debts be cleared, doors be opened, work be offered, and abundance begin to flow. If this is a matter of justice, send truth roaring like thunder through every hidden corner. Defend the innocent. Protect the vulnerable. Vindicate what was wrongfully broken. And if this is a matter so complex that even I cannot name it, then simply move. You know what I cannot explain. You see the ending I cannot imagine. You understand the depth that I cannot articulate. So I say again, Saint Anthony, move. like fire, like wind, like breath. May angels rush to meet the power of your request. May chains be broken with every word you speak. May heaven respond as though thunder were summoned. And may I be a witness to what only divine grace can do. Not for my glory, not for my pride, but so that I may lift your name even higher. Saint Anthony, I promise that when the miracle arrives, I will speak of you. I will honor you. I will light candles and give thanks. I will tell others that it was your intercession that turned darkness into light. I will not forget. I will not walk away once my hands are full. Because I have seen your power and I believe. Not because I am perfect, not because I always trusted, but because you loved me even when I doubted. I now close this prayer with peace. Not because the pain has disappeared, but because you are in control. Not because the miracle has already arrived, but because I know that you are working even in silence. I refuse to let fear write the ending of this story. I choose faith. I choose trust. I choose surrender. So let this final breath of this prayer rise like incense to your ears. Saint Anthony, this is yours. This heart, this need, this pain, all of it is yours. Do with it what only you can. Let heaven be moved. Let earth be changed. Let my life be touched. Let my miracle come. Amen.